Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Stone Valley. It is a little after 6 o'clock in the morning and we have a busy day ahead of us, or at least it seems like we have a busy day because there's a lot of things to get done. Sat here on the porch drinking my coffee here in the middle of March. Let's do a quick check on our chickens and ducks. Ones out here seem to be doing fine. They're not affected too much by the cold weather. I mean, it is 50 degrees, but yeah. Let's see here. Seem to be alright as far as food goes. We were finally able to get enough to get that filled up, so it's gonna last us a while. See, we have our Alice Chalmers with our cedar hooked up or loaded up already. And it's because we're selling off our cedar. So we did get it cleaned up quite a bit and fixed a couple of issues I think that were starting to show. But we are selling this off because we have already bought a new one. And of course, we have a big old parking lot going on in our farm. Ooh, by the way, 8410, one of our new tractors. Found this in the used lot. And yeah, we've gotten it home, got it running, and it runs like a dream. So, yeah. We did do another application of slurry on our one and only field. So, let's do a quick check on that. And it seems to be alright. Nitrogen is looking better. Possibly another application in the future of either slurry or manure, whatever I can get my hands on. It's cheaper. It might even be fertilizer, just regular fertilizer. We'll see. But yeah, everything is here because we need to get it cleaned off, possibly fill it up with diesel, and start getting things back into the sheds. But this is our new cedar, and this thing does just about everything. Or so I'm told, as long as we get everything set up properly. But this thing is a beauty. It is a Kubota, or at least that's how we have it set up. If you guys pay attention in the mod hub, this is the one that you can actually set up to be just about anything. But for our needs, I think this thing will do just fine. If we get too many more bigger fields, I think we're going to end up getting the bigger version of that. But it's about 6:30, so let's hit the road. We need to get down to the shop. I want to get there just as they open, because they should have more than a few pallets for us to pick up. There's a few things that we've ordered recently that oh yeah, love the sound of this truck. Let's pull it back a little bit. Gotta do a wide turn out of here. Nope, not that wide. Yeah, and this trailer's rather dirty and nasty and whatnot. But yeah, there's a few things, and they even have something for us that they're giving us free of charge. Didn't quite say what it was. Just that they've had some tips from other farmers. So they've gone and looked into these said tips, and they've gotten what they need, and they're going to give it to us. Because they are in the business of making money, but at the same time, they're also in the business of helping farmers, because if they help farmers, that gets them business. Ugh, big trailer. Not awake enough for this. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic week. Or at least start to your week, I'll put it that way. Kind of losing track of time myself. Forgetting what day of the week it is. Yeah, we've been doing contracts here to help kind of bring in some extra money. Ooh, okay, I see the 6 pallets. What's in those? So we are not selling, at least I'm not planning on selling the Alice Chalmers. Oop, let's get, there we go. Yeah, so I'm not planning on selling the Alice Chalmers. Wow. Let's see if this will fire up for me this morning. Ooh. Well, good thing is we're at the shop, so if we need to fix it. Alright, come on. Whew, there we go. Just a little cold for it, that's all. Alright, so we need to get that lifted up there. Let's put it in reverse. Be careful not to drive off the trailer. We are getting... Whew. That scared me a little bit. I thought we were going to drive off the trailer. Yeah, I don't want to sell this because I like this tractor. Yeah, trailer. I like the trailer too that I'm using, but... No, the tractor I really do like. I like these open cabin style tractors. Let's get this lowered down. Get it disconnected. There we go. And what I'm wanting to do is actually load this up so it's over the tires. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be heavier than those pallets that we're going to be loading up. That way we're not putting too much load on the truck. There we go. That should be good. Get that strapped down, 4 points of contact. And I'm going to go in and talk to these guys. Let them know that we have that sitting there for them to take. These just look like rocks. What? Alright, I think I need to go and have a chat with these guys, see what kind of sick joke they're playing. And I'll catch up with you shortly. Alright, so we finally got everything loaded up and strapped down. Took us a hot minute, but thankfully the shop here has their forklift that does a decent job, and I may end up looking into investing in one of these. These are nice. They said it is a relatively new addition to the shop here, but they ended up building this little carport here specifically for it to keep it out of the weather. Let's get all these nice flashy lights turned off. Oop. Man, that is really close up there. Oh well, it's not mine. So yeah, we are weighted down pretty decently. Let's get that neck adjusted a little bit there. I see they haven't done anything with that planter yet. I think they said the guys aren't in the shop until about now. It is almost 8 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, if you guys recall, the last time you saw this trailer, it was a pull behind, not a gooseneck. We traded up and got a gooseneck. And I love it. I prefer goosenecks over pull behinds anyway, especially in this game. Real world, I don't have too much experience with goosenecks, to be honest with you guys. But even still, I think I'd prefer gooseneck to an extent over a pull behind. Especially for heavier loads, because obviously you're putting the load on the axle and not behind the axle. Even so, if it's not set up right, it can still cause issues. And there's something going on with the road right there. I don't know what it is, but I think if we didn't have this big trailer, I don't think we clearly wouldn't have been able to get everything in one shot. Because we are, if I can get the camera right, we are just about at the tail end. And I really did not want to put the tractor on the actual tailgate. Look out. We're drifting a little bit here. Not much I can do about it when the trailer is wanting to push me one way or the other. I was hoping the tractor was going to be a little heavier than everything else, but yeah. So those blue barrels are grease. Like I said, we do have quite a bit of work to do on our tractors and equipment. It's something I probably should have looked into doing over the winter, but at the same time, I really didn't want to deal with that because I don't have a proper shop to do that in. So, let's get this tailgate dropped. Get the truck shut off. Get everything unstrapped and unloaded. Yeah, those are containers of rocks. And supposedly, from what they tell me, the reason why they got them was they were helping a friend out, apparently. And they had a bunch of rocks from one of the farmers who kept dropping them in a certain spot. So these guys came out with a big dump trailer, for the most part, if you want to call it that. And they got them loaded up. And they had no idea what to do with them. But they heard through the grapevine that I actually have a machine, which, if you guys remember, is this over here, that will grind them up and I make lime. So I just kind of was a little questionable about it at first, but I'm like, well, it's free rocks, so I guess I'll take it. So I love this skid steer. Ooh. Can we get that? It's been a while since I've actually had... Was it me, or was the trailer just sliding? No, it's definitely not me. That trailer is on the move. Let's see here. That'll hopefully keep that from sliding around on us. Yeah, because we were we were lined up for it. Okay. That's going to be a pain in the butt here shortly. Let's see how good I am with this. Okay, got those in as far as we can. Man, this joystick is jumpy. Definitely not anything quite like a regular forklift. Okay, I guess that'll work. Whew, we got some weight on us, I think. Oh yeah, we do. Really? Alright. Of course, that's at that height. That makes it a little difficult to keep an eye on where you're going. It's almost like I need a camera on the front of my forks. I mean, that would probably help, but... Got it. We're going to take these, dump them straight over, and get started on making lime with these. That's... Ooh. Alright, so you see how that works. That's going to be the plan for this morning. Getting everything unloaded and in the proper spots. These two skids in front, like I said, are the grease. I figure grease won't go bad too quickly. At least that kind of grease. And then these 4 pallets here behind are DEF, because I realized I didn't have any DEF, and I have some vehicles that actually use it. So that is going to be part of us doing all maintenance and whatnot this time of year. As we have a field growing, we don't have to worry too much about getting out there and doing anything. Now, if I get called to help out a friend or anything like that in their fields, that's one thing, but I don't have any plans to do any more field work. Man, these are touchy. So yeah, my focus is just to get my equipment back in order and start getting things stored away in proper spots. I need to invest in a shop. That's all I gotta say. Where I would put it, I have no idea, but I definitely need to invest in something to help, so that way I can do this kind of maintenance, you know, in the wintertime and not be freezing my butt off. Because none of these shops are outright heated. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this trailer unloaded, and I will catch up with you guys shortly. Alright, so now we got that trailer unloaded. Let's see here. Try to make it a little easy. We got the grease over here, so that way as we go to put the stuff into the shed, we can grease it up before going in. And over here, the tractors, because we're gonna take them over there, but the diesel and such is over here, so we can hopefully, I'll have to move these Alice Chalmers, I believe, but we'll be able to get the DEF filled up, get them filled up with diesel, and go about the day. But first step is to get the washer and start getting things hosed down. Because some of these pieces of equipment and tractors, like the harvester, are just ridiculously dirty. So to get all that dirt and grime and whatnot off, we're gonna have to open up hoods, any access panels. Just make sure we can get all of the dirt and grime out and get everything cleaned up, which means this gravel is gonna look horrendous afterwards. Well, more than likely, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe it'll surprise us. Making sure we get on the top of the cabins and whatnot. Wash from the top down. And I'm also going to take the opportunity to go inside all the tractors and get the inside swept out, dusted, cleaned, glass cleaned, all that fun stuff. So at least that way we can ensure that everything is getting cleaned out and we are ready to go for whatever this year is going to bring us for harvesting. Thankfully, these two guys, we don't need to get inside. We can just wash it down. Get all the stubborn dirt and whatever off. I think I had this one running manure at one point. So, yeah, it's probably what's all over that. Thankfully, with these open cabin ones, people are less inclined to leave their trash laying about because they have to take better care of where they put it because it's going to go into the field otherwise. Yeah, we're going to have to make sure that, like for this guy, the all the oil or the hydraulics cylinders and all of that, the seals are all still good. And this, when I can get this backed up to a spot that's not in the middle of the yard, we're going to open up this back and basically spray out whatever's left in there. This is a decent sized hose. Getting all the way over here. And this sprayer, woo-wee. Yeah, this slurry spreader does an amazing job. I like it because you can have it set up to just come out of the one spot in the back or open up the wings and it can do both. Ooh, yeah, this header has seen better days. We need to get this opened up and do some real decent maintenance on it. But like I said, first we need to get all the dirt and grime off of everything. And this should be the last piece to get cleaned. Should being the key word. Yeah, this harvester, we almost didn't make it back from our last round of harvesting. We we basically had it running on fumes by the time we pulled in here. So I pulled in, swung it around, pulled right up to this, and we had it filled up. Yeah. It was not our favorite fan at that time. Oh, by the way, you guys have been seeing this. Keeps getting hit and whatnot, but we have a grain trailer, or auger trailer rather. Kill Brothers Company out of Delphos, Ohio. I know where that is. Yeah, with this harvester that we have, that's not the harvester. With that harvester, With the way the auger is, I may end up actually trading this in for a slightly bigger harvester here in the future. But it kind of works out a little bit better with that harvester or with that auger trailer than the lizard trailer up here. The sides on this are just a little bit taller. So the hit point, so to speak, for where that needs to be doesn't quite make sense. So that's why I think we're going to eventually be trading this in for something a little bit bigger. But yeah. All right. I need to get this moved out of the way. And all we're going to do is back straight up. Because I need to get things situated in a way that will make the most sense for us. And yes, I realize I'm putting this right in the way of where that slurry spreader is going to go, but as I let go of the wheel, oops. And this trailer needs sprayed down anyway, so that's just going to stay right there. Alright, so that got filled. Yes, I love it when they start right up. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of maintenance on these. I just want to make sure that you first of all have everything situated in a way that makes the most sense. But we're going to stop. These are going to be the first ones to stop to... let's see here. Am I not close enough? That'll work. Alright. I gotta get this figured out. This trailer's always been a little iffy, because when I finally that's not what I wanted to do. I tab do the forklift. It doesn't give me any sort of indication as far as when I was over there by the slurry pit to fill it up. So we're going to go about it this way. Now we're filled up 100%. I hope I don't have to do that with all of the equipment. I shouldn't, because those barrels should be fine with everything else. So one of the reasons why I did get this tractor that is new to us is because of the new seeder that I'm hitting. And yes, I could have very easily set it up to be a John Deere, but I didn't want that. The Quebeco, oh, really? Guess that's what I get for not paying attention to traffic. Go. Yeah, you can wait. And you can not have a fender anymore. Yeah, I said it. We're just gonna park this way. Yeah, these two are, well, I've used that slurry spreader twice, so I'm not too concerned about doing too much maintenance on it. It didn't give me any kind of errors in the system when I was using it prior And this tractor is just too dang new. Same with the auger wagon here. So I'm not going to worry too much about these two pieces of equipment. Instead, these are just going to get hooked up, and we're just going to go from there. Yeah, I can't remember if I said it or not, but with this, you can plant anything. This does the work of both a planter and a seeder. The modder did it that way. The bigger version of this is set up the same way. So that's kind of why I got it, so I can plant just about anything. And we're gonna go through do that with the rest of this equipment. I do have tools and whatnot in here that I'm gonna try to do proper maintenance, not just greasing and cleaning and things like that, but hopefully a little bit more in-depth work on these pieces of equipment. But I think we're gonna call a video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see here, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Of course, that bell will let you know of every single video that I post, and not just select few here and there. Ooh, got a squeaky belt on this one. We're gonna have to look into that. How about this one? Same deal. Maybe it's just the water that's in there. Anyway, guys, whether you're subscribed or not, if you made it this far in the video, I do want to say thank you, and that I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. So with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you next episode. Take care. Peace.